Alright, now you can hear me talking. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful week. For some reason my OBS keeps going to my default speaker, or actual microphone, which is annoying because the default is no microphone. So we talked for a moment there. Let's see how we can, where are we? Go to Apollo's orbit. Is this, I think that's, yeah, okay. Set course and jump.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Hey, Tiny.
That's it. You're clear to land at Hopetown.
I think that's the ship right there. Helps if I, there we go. Is this the ship we need to get into? Yeah, it is. There we go. How are you this fine day, Tiny?
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
That's bored. Tell you, I'm a little bit tired. Just a wee bit. Definitely a wee bit tired. Yep, Friday's always good. So I guess we're going down here.
Oh, need a moment to walk that off?
Maybe. No, I played today. Are we not able to go through this door? Why? There we go. Things acting up. Yeah, I went out, I hit. I decided like this morning to play. So I
Steal my ship.
there we go.
You need my help.
Decided to play when I got up this morning, so went and hit a half a bucket of balls and then went out on the course and played.
Merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Repair my ship? Please. No, no chance. They took as much of a beating as I did, while outnumbering me 3-1. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get... Thanks. I owe you one.
Not the most exciting work I can think of.
No, I didn't play with the seniors today. End up just playing with two randoms. And they were really bad. They were really bad. I mean, I played not great. I ended up shooting 75. I couldn't fucking sink a putt. I had a double bogey and a bogey for my 3 over. I had birdie opportunities. I couldn't fucking sink.
Thanks.
And as
Glad you get
bad
me.
as I considered I played, it was kind of funny because I get done and these two old farts are going, oh, we play a lot and play with a lot of people. You're the best golfer we've ever played with. And I kept myself from saying I played like dog shit.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout...
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
And I'm talking to my son, telling him, about the round and those fucking guys. And he's like, Dad, you understand most people will never shoot in the 70s in their entire life. So,
Undocking complete, Captain.
All right, so where are we going? Is that where we're going? No thank you, scam likely. Not today.
Cargo. Ah!
Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Made easy work of them. Yeah, one of my, am I fucking up? You know what, let's do this. Let's get this out of the way. Tell you what's getting me, my back is killing me lately, my shoulders, my hands are killing me. I need to take I need to get back in the gym. If I'm gonna keep playing heavy, I've gotta get back in better shape.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I mean, I haven't been in the gym. I've been spending like 5 hours, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day. You know, an average of 5 hours a day. You know, working on the range on my game, and anything nice in here we can take? This is technically our place. We're rangers. I mean, when it was 100 degrees plus out there,
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown. And
All
from
right,
what I
Adela.
understand,
I would
Oh, God.
lose anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds in freaking
I'm just great.
just sweating.
Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting, and now I'm a...
I want to build my strength back up to pick
You're a
up
starter.
some more distance,
So, we do bulk
and to
shipping.
get rid of
Ever
this,
had
you
a
know, the back pain and
standard
shit.
boring job just blow up in your face? You get it then. So as soon as I left Neon and got
We've
Sam,
done this before in
things
stream,
got
so we're gonna
everyone demanding I skipped
we're
the
gonna do
system.
this one real quick.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty.
He is hunting a bounty
But
on
the
you.
trick is, everyone knows the ship, but my info isn't in the data. So if you go into the pit stop and claim your
We'll
captain,
go in and do it. Okay,
you are the.
let's take
He's
care
the
of
one
this.
With the cowboy hat.
Let's go talk to the cowboy hat guy, because he's right here, and we'll shoot him in his cowboy hat. He was in the bar there for a second. Did you see that?
I'm new in town. You look... What's your name, stranger? Fahim! I bet you didn't know it. Two ways this can go. Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for ore. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight-ons. I figure they're in the market. Looks like a place that doesn't mind some color. Or you can surrender. I trank you up, deliver you, they kill. Nobody ever... I don't deal with smugglers and no good. Well, I do, but... well, my word's my bond. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But... you're right. It doesn't add up. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Yeah, he did.
Whatever you say, Fahi. One more drink and it's...
Hello.
Could just kill him. Should we kill him? I know this will kill him.
I cannot, will not be a part of this.
I get the sense the staff.
You and I have things to discuss. If you must speak, be quick about it. Have you lost your mind? Is there even a mind to lose? You are in no position. What is there to say? I do know that. It is good to know that you understand at least that much. I am going to do my best to get past this and continue our journey together. Then you should turn around and walk away. It would do you well to reflect on how you arrived here and what you want from your future.
She got really mad that I killed that guy.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves. You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and... We'd be dust except for the factory.
Ron hopes the best thing that happened to us.
I heard the fighting. Take this reward. Oh, and isn't that a cheery thought? Just need a few supplies and I'm gone for good.
I didn't bother changing when I got home. Where's my companion? Did she actually leave me?
Always something going on around here.
I think she did.
Yes. What?
Off-worlders. Nothing ever did.
The only thing I did is I changed out of my golf pants.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just...
Let's go and talk to the Hope Tech guy because we're done with that.
Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
No, I've got shorts on, not pants.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder.
You ever
and
check out
president
the
of
prices
Tech.
at Trident?
He's on the Council of Governors. The council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you
Just
see
keep
around
it
you,
holstered.
he built.
Get along fine.
Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Let me take a look at something. It's funny she got bent out of shape because you see her skills. She's like stealth and thief and this kind of stuff.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them...
So you have any fun plans for this weekend?
Above everyone.
Babysit your brother's dog.
It'll put payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off.
I don't trust this guy. I kind of want to shoot him.
Maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory.
I keep forgetting about Baldur's Gate. Is it actually worth playing?
Great person pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last. Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Burgett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid. It's a noble calling.
100 hours. That's like just starting a Assassin's Creed playthrough for me.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to... Justice. That's good news. Of course, that I want the thief found. And I'm sure I don't need to remind you.
I don't like this guy.
Then I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now. Well, I can't. Sadly, there's... I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good. Well, because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to... I'm in fierce competition with... what's more... What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hoped. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people wasn't... No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech. Now, you can bet my ships last twice. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and, however, I can't...
Yeah, I'm done with this guy.
I
He looks like a prick.
you to understand something.
You know what I need him to understand? The bullet I'm going to put in his head.
Is home to men, women.
Oh, shut the fuck
I
up.
provide jobs. If word gets out about the stolen...
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon.
This guy's just like a pompous little fucking prick. Pop, pop, pop.
Remember,
Shoot him in his fat belly.
my people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
No microtransactions. That's a good thing.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know...
Yes, I know where to pick up a trail.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. He's a little different than...
Yeah, we know.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both... It was good to meet you, Deputy.
Yeah, I don't care about meeting you.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
There we go.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
No.
Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Okay. Have a nice ride home. I will try. I can make no promises about that. Oh, please don't lock up.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
Hey.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, what is it? Okay. What did you need? Is something amiss? Of course. Are you ready?
Oh, she's going out with me again. All is good.
I do admire what Bailey has put for herself
What how many credits I have after I had to pay those fuckers off. $36,000.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. And what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Do I have any... Let's see. No skill points.
Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
What's this about?
You heard that?
There is little question that region has some influence here in Neon.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh. Not exactly, but I get a lot on. Kinda comes with the territory. If that's all it takes to bruise your ego. Well, the Marshal's message, truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. You're not listening. This isn't Aquila City. The people who run this place aren't over. Our job is to keep the last thing...
I'm not that concerned about the law either. That's why I shot the hell out of that guy.
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he's also got a seat on the Council of Governors. I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people, but sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because... rookies.
With an attitude like that, at least I know we will not be bored.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor, even if it doesn't...
Let's go to Billy Clayton and shoot him. Oh, excuse me.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold him...
Fucking loading screens.
I need to impress that upon you. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me, Deputy. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different things to different people, and laws can be interpreted and debated. A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Look at how he's like squatting up the steps.
Hey, Billy. Got a second? What?
Oh, it's you. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
No.
Everything in Neon has a price.
Whoa, 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 relax. No need to get rough here. Truth is, I'm scared enough as it is.
Seems your approach worked.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead...
An all too familiar story in this city.
Yeah, but I never thought I did my best to stay out of trouble, but... The only one that matters around here, the Seoka Syndicate. They pretty... That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him. I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's place is locked up tight.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to...
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. do you now? Well, that's... thank- That's what I'm hoping. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Well now, look here. Well now, always happy to have a visitor.
Are you?
Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on. Thank you all the same for your...
I do not find that very amusing.
Oh, I intend you no offense. It just seems to me that... What's your stake in this? If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn. How about I save us both?
Damn recruits making stupid moves! Rainbow!
Probably think you're safe, huh? Sioka has eyes everywhere. Not even trying to hide, are you?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Gonna open you up. Now you'll bleed.
I don't know that we're going the best way, but this is how we're going.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them at least 3 times now. Did you talk to Goodman?
Well, have you got any proof? When a ranger says they're gonna do something, they do it. Now start talking.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes... Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular.
Madame Sauvage.
I'll back you up.
Look, another load screen.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
This place is like my second home.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Aw, come on now. Don't... So how come I'm talking to the sidekick?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? Anyway, this ain't my... Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you... That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't even... It was just a quick, clean job. Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No. It's not that... Hard to argue with that. I wish I could. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Hey. No way I'd cheat a Freestar Ranger. I ain't that stupid. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. No, but it sounded serious. Didn't seem right I should pry. So.
Yes, you should pry.
only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Who cares? Money.
You serious? Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted... Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little... Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as capable...
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Works for me.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack... I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
Hey, Parky, how's it going?
Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
Yes. You didn't see anything.
I really need to stop hanging.
I guess that's where we're going, so let's just set a course there. Let's fast as hell travel. Yes, we are the Mantis. Of course, we've kind of been the criminal underworld a little bit, so, you know, we might have some kind of dichotomy going on there.
I would not mind stopping at the Laredo storefront. I appreciate their craftsmanship.
Well, where is the Laredo storefront? Do we know?
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's firearms factory. Go right here. There's rolling arms if you're not a fan of Laredo.
Can hardly walk 2 steps without running into a bar.
I'm gonna try it out for myself.
The rock is surprisingly well fortified. The early settlers here were quite practical.
Trying to find Laredo. Plaza. Trade Authority. She has to go there, so we're going to go there. We'll see if there's a reason she wants to go there. I don't think it's down here, but we'll check. You have to figure if an NPC asks for something, then there's probably a reason. Terra Brew, House of Enlightenment.
Just not sure if those Baroon zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. But they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war. What?
My investments really took a pounding last quarter. I hope the market stabilizes soon.
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease.
Huh? What? No, I don't have Dunlop's disease. What is that?
Your belly Dunlop.
Capacity?
97.5% of nominal.
So lot 37.
Yeah, it's tough living here. The building there, you can do it on your own terms. It could make for a very...
Could I get the digital copy of the things I buy here?
No. Why not? I sell books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
My husband.
I'm gonna buy a book or two for the kid. There.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here.
So Midtown has Laredo firearms.
So you want to come here for a half day? Full day?
A half day.
There's not as many attractions as I'd like.
Miss Kessler built this whole thing off donations and what she could throw together. It's not like a
Fine. But I want your class to write an essay about what they learned.
I was planning on that, ma'am.
Prison.
Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
The museum is... Wait.
heard some xenopredators can mimic other animals.
So this is Midtown, and I can't find the fucking place I'm looking for. That's great. Trade Authority.
The rock might have some work for someone like you.
Any damage?
No, just some graffiti. We cleaned it right up.
I don't like those.
So it's residential.
Yeah? What? Or, sorry. Something else.
Trying to make my NPC happy, and I can't find what I need. We'll find it after we go in here. Oh, fuck. I know where it is.
Hey, deputy.
Welcome to the Rock. These rangers are some hard-blooded.
Our newest deputy. Hey, I wondered. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you... Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. But at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy. Yeah, I bet. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring back. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other Rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Oh, come to daddy, my sweet. I see lots of coffee. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so... It'll take as long as it takes. One thing I... Oh, I will. I guarantee.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. What did you learn from this starship thief? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provide... They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for... Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him... Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gain. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest... just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction.
My jurisdiction is my
Your
gun.
priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. Good hunting, Deputy.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron.
I think I know where I'm going now.
If you are free soon, could we talk? Hello. I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt to avoid the question. I will assume the former. I have a very different background from the rest of Constellation. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years.
Hey, Tiny.
I am no stranger to violence and death.
Not much.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was... For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease.
We'll do this.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
So she wanted to go to Laredo Firearms. I think it's over here.
I know people say it's a scam, but I really think I should give it a shot.
There we go.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
So we had to clean up some graffiti on the range here.
I'm pleased you chose to
Why
visit
don't we
us
just
today.
close it down? It's not like it gets...
Here's what I have in stock right now.
Head Ranger. Ooh, let's see. The Prime. Oh, look at that shit. Exactly.
I need some place to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
She wanted to come in here. She's not buying anything?
Trash will come back and loiter, or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and
Did you
graffiti
need
is
something?
the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Indeed I do. All yours. Yes, of course.
Let's see.
Until next time.
Aquila's one of the oldest.
So let's see which pistol we can replace that with. Big gun. Let's go to the clinic. We could have a disease from all our loads. We're going to use our big gun. We won't be able to sneak with it, though. It's not silenced.
Airlock integrity looks good.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never do.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly.
Here's Ranger Rick.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new dep. You know,
Nah, you can't have anything that big in your hand hanging out that makes you sneaky.
Well, now that'd be telling. It ain't anything. You just keep your mind. And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, please. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're... So is one of them first... Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust her. No better place in the settled systems to get met. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. I know just...
I just want to get to killing off the robots and shit that are in here. Ben, get your ass up out of the chair. How am I supposed to follow this motherfucker?
Where worst I usually have to deal with is folks worried about getting diagnosed fast enough.
She did. But it's because I made a deal with the guy and then I killed him, probably.
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient. Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need
Is he
anything
capable?
else, I'll be
I'm
your
doubting it. He doesn't look capable.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. The patient records database is acting up.
That's suspicious, isn't it?
For now, let's focus on your investigation. Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system.
But you're not that bright, are you?
It's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after? The name's not ringing any. Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the data...
Sit down and do your job.
Give me just a minute here.
Takes him 10 minutes to sit down. He has to assess the chair, figure the correct angle of attack on the chair, then the correct way to sit in the chair.
On Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No
He's just
matches
pretending
found
to
for
type. We
Maya.
can tell we should shoot him. He's fucking with us.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she... I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Catalina Rivera.
Hey there, Deputy. That's not really an area where I can help you. Access is... Dr. Cassidy would be the person to talk to. It would be his call. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but I hear he keeps a spare key card in his office. Catalina Rivera. I know the name. I remember she was rushed into surgery right after arriving. Seemed to be in pretty bad shape. She must have some serious credits, because she was moved to the VIP wing. Think of it as high-end care with bigger... The VIP wing also provides privacy. And Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, you didn't hear this from me, but hope that helps you.
Never a dull moment.
does she expect me to get all this done by myself?
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from their home.
Can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
What the actual fuck? Arky.
You have a nice day now.
Yeah, Ari's a good kid. Sure as hell understands these machines better than
There's certainly no shortage of things to do.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Anything you can walk away from. Yeah, let's
air pressure, drive, all good
see if
to
this
go,
works.
You are cleared to dock at the clinic.
And I think on this one playthrough, this is where we stopped. It was after we were going to here. So, we're caught up on that.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets old.
No. Here we go.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Let's board this thing. I think we need to be careful and make sure we're not walking on any grenades or some shit like that. Who detected me?
At your ship dock. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
I do not like the cold. Stiffens the joints, lowers reaction times.
don't say I can't disagree with anything she just said. Skill point! So... Can we get more stealth? We're doing a lot of laser work, so you're going to do that or that. Pistols do 25% more damage. Lasers. That'll get us to 20. This would get us to 50% more damage. I'm going to rank the pistols up because I really like using the pistols. I know for this we need to use some rifle work here.
No matter how complex, robot behavior is programmed and therefore predictable. I find that reassuring. Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it is very impressive.
Is that it?
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance of menial tasks.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
Not even some extra digipics laying around?
Area is clear of hostile technology. Domain registered.
Tissues, just in case we're having allergies. In case you have to get rid of a load. So where the hell are we going? Looks like we have to get down there. That worked out. Let's try it. Hate these. It is. It's really fucking annoying. I can't do it. Oh shit! Don't go down there! She walked right into it.
Caves like this can be an excellent way to conceal the presence of an illegal operation. I should know. Is that for selling later or personal use?
Yeah, I don't know. I have not figured out the stupid pick lock system. I'm not a fan of it.
One down. I will have your head. Are you prepared to die? Best not to leave anything useful behind.
think we got all the stupid mining lasers. How is she going to talk to me when I just lit her ass on fire? I'm not going to let her live either.
Well, what are you waiting?
I will in a minute.
Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us. Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! They did nothing. Nothing! Well, no. I can't wait until you find out. Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway. Yeah. We've got to spend months of my life getting that place up and running. As for where it is, you're going to have to figure that out on your own. Of course I ain't. What kind of fool would be? I'm just not stupid enough to deny what's inevitable. I wish I were. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own, I've been abused or abandoned by everyone.
And that gives you the reason to be a douchebag now.
Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met...
Did they have anything of value?
Let's see it. Oh, we have an encrypted slate. We got to take that back to the dude. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for Miss. Let me die on my own terms. I think you set your terms when you started going after people like the farmers. So if your terms, you know, you set your terms to, I'm a skis bag.
There might be something of value here.
Yeah, we just found it. And there's some weights if we need a gym in our ship. Yeah, it is. Doesn't mean you shouldn't let me try to fail. Look, more weights. They've got a serious weightlifting fixation. Personal groomer. It's a weird shape. I wonder what's that's for grooming. All right.
Find the interior of this ship comforting.
I'm listening.
I need to put my resources there. See, we need to get to where we can get something that holds a mass of 2,000. This ship won't do that. Well, see, the resources we're collecting is so we can, do crafting, but I don't think we have crafting available in here.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
What we need to do is set up an XP farm. Build an outpost that fucking crafts a shit ton of stuff.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time. Sorry.
At least fortunately after last night's dinner, I have dinner made for today, and then tomorrow I'm making some sausage and peppers.
Well, hey there.
Diego Monroe, at your service.
The recipe I use is very good. And the best thing about it
Hey there, Deputy.
is I throw it in the crock pot, and like 8 hours later it's done.
That's good to hear. So, what brings you? Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting.
I mean, it's pretty easy. You brown the sausage and then chop it up, throw all that in with the peppers and sauce and all that good stuff.
In the meantime, you be careful out there.
She cooks up quick.
From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
So there's no real work. It's not as nice as some crock pot recipes, but we're gonna do that. But anything where you can walk away and not touch it is awesome. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. You don't. It's just, because it's already browned. The sausage is basically cooked. You're just cooking the sauce and the peppers and all. So, you set the timer for 8 hours. That's basically... Have you used a crock pot or a slow cooker before?
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of... Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from...
Yeah, with a slow cooker, you just put it in, and your recipe will say it's done in X hours, so you know it's done.
I'm not authorized to divulge information. All right, this way, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn, that must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard, take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Pardon.
Howdy.
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle big picture stuff, we deal specifically with pirates. It appears he's certainly picked the right person. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Good. I have just the right place for you. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her at. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at... That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real... Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation that's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. Eager to get going? Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to allow yourself to stray too far off the path. That's what I want. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about... Now, get up. That's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring you. When you feel you've gathered enough...
So we're basically person non grata. They're throwing us to the wolves. Good deal.
Hey. All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on... I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, that minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing.
There's always one more thing.
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return. Hmm? Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. I'm like, all right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with... That should do it. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, if you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Not really, no. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate. Let's just stick to the job at hand, but maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Let me know if you need anything else.
Hey.
Howdy.
We always slam the door in her face. She's got to feel unwanted right now.
back in our own ship.
What can I help you with?
Clamps released.
Sidonia. The UC clings to its old way. I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
Ugh, excuse me. Just a little bit.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do...
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
You have my attention.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And right down to business. And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that?
That sounds like a fucking Nazi.
Now listen up, because I'm not going to...
Anything I want.
I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction. You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Very practical to seal this off and make it habitable. Also rather visually pleasing.
Load screen. We love load screens.
Something I can help you with?
Do your part to preserve our precious resources. Thank you from the Sidonia Department.
Hey, slow down. I don't even know what you're talking about. What? Play what games? Look, I'm tired. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay?
Clearly this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? Why the hell would I deplete... How dare you try... No way! I'm already working my... I know, Atlas. If I give you... Ah, no! Get away from me!
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
I will... I will not help you hurt. cannot, will not be a part of this.
I'm so fucked.
Reminder that throwing litter off the balcony is prohibited. Please use an authorized waste receptacle.
Opening fire. Total system failure.
This isn't working out well.
I'm not gonna...
I'm gonna let myself die. Yeah, that didn't work out. See, what time is it right now? 5:18. So let's go back here to 5:11.
Something I can help you with?
Between the hours of 0600 and
Adler Camp. Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. Adler. Oh, wait, I told him I'd pay up.
This guy's so annoying.
Come on. Look, I haven't got a...
Clearly this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? I had hadn't thought of that. Huh. Maybe if I rounded up some of my buddies, we could hit... Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much.
The exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Alright, that was much easier.
Talk to me if you reckon you can calculate the balance. Hey.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was old. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get them? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on... You know, if you like this kind of work, you think you can handle running with my, associate? If you haven't figured that out... I'm interested. Come on. You're not shop... So can you handle it? Or... That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any...
Yeah, we pretty much wiped out half the population of the place the last time. Sidonia had a lot less people. What are you doing, wild woman? I'm going to take a look around here real quick. This place is definitely not built for crafting, is it?
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
get you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get... There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. Jumping into Enceladus. On board that ship, you'll find a trader named Austin. This job isn't about the loot. Keep whatever worthless junk. It's done when Rake stops. Head back here when you finish.
This Neva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location, but you know what? It's worth it.
All right.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of... All right. And what are your intentions? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
And we're docking. And complete.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jet. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your... That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Thank you for letting us go.
What is it? So... yes. Goodbye. Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? control, but definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. Yeah? Last person who's... Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me.
Joining the Crimson Fleet is hardly a cause for celebration. But you have your reasons. So for now, I will allow it.
She's rather rankled about that, isn't she?
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity, all
No particular love for the UC or their bravado.
I had a friend on the Ragana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave. Hello?
At ease, soldier. We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this road, just remember not to lose yourself in the path.
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do, the more we risk exposing the deception.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Ragana that you might have trouble earning Neva's. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Let them remember. They have no idea who actually hired them. I'd suggest you spend less time worrying about us and more time... On that note, how did things go with Neva? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like... Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her. Yes, you passed your first test, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she... Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the...
What is there to know? He is pirate scum, like all of them.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. Any information you have on its members can only help. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. Keep up the good work. We'll
Come on. There's too much talk going on.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Alright, we're going to stop here. I've got to give the puppies their pills and think about dinner and let Tannis out of her crate so she can run around and drive everybody crazy. So I might play this weekend. If I do, though, I'm probably not going to stream. So we might be a little farther ahead in this. I may take the time to build out a base and get a bunch of fucking points so I can level up quickly. But we'll see. Anyway, have a great weekend, Tiny. You have a good one, and we will catch everybody sometime next week. We'll see when I haven't scheduled when I'm playing golf or anything yet, so that'll determine when I stream. So have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next time. Take it easy, Tiny.